Smackdown Live. This, of course, is the final go-home show before the Royal Rumble. If there's going to be any pre-Rumble surprises, they're going to give them to us now. And it's a bit more interesting, what with the fact that you can have Triple H on both shows, Vince McMahon on both shows, Stephanie on both shows. And the reason I say that is because if they're going to tell us about Batista before the Rumble, which I doubt they will, then they could tease it on SmackDown. You never know if there's going to be any little teases. There's obviously big rumours that The Undertaker is going to be at the Royal Rumble. He's not announced officially that he's going to enter the Rumble. But who knows? He could turn up tonight. He could turn up tonight and say, I will see you on Sunday. I actually hope that he does. And the reason I say that is because if they're going to have him at the Rumble, why not have him come out and announce that he's going to be in it? Because that way, all of those casual fans that don't watch every single week, they might be inclined to tune in. The other reason, and the bigger reason that I hope he does, is because that means they have another surprise in store. They're not going to do it unless it's there's a surprise like in store, like Kenny Omega or something like that, Batista, Goldberg, I don't know. But if they do announce someone like The Undertaker, then that means they've got something else in mind. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello. Always takes a few minutes for the chat to catch us up. Time for Andrade versus Rey. 2 out of 3 falls. Yes. Very excited for that. Last week's match was absolutely incredible. I can tell you, I didn't get a chance. I changed the colour in the background, but I didn't get a chance to alter the sizes of the boxes, which I definitely still want to do. And I did try, but I very quickly learned it was going to take hours to actually resize and move everything. It's not as easy as it looks. So I will try and have that done for next week. But I have made the chat a little bit bigger over here, so you can see it a little clearer now on screen. And I will make the notes a little bit bigger as well. But we will tweak it. We're still going to change it. And I hope everyone is well and excited. We are about 13 minutes away from the show. I'm a little distracted because they're actually playing last year's Royal Rumble on Sky Sports. So I'm actually watching Brie, Nikki, Sasha kind of working together to attack Asuka. I think this is like the final 4, if I remember right. And it's a little bit distracting, I'm not going to lie. Because I don't think I've watched it since last year, because there's been too many other things to enjoy. We're just, look at that. That's cheeky, man. Sasha Banks going for the double knees on Asuka. And the Bellas throw Sasha over the top. Sasha, of course, had been in the Rumble for, I think, about 50 minutes. And, man, that is such a horrible way to get eliminated. This is the final 3. Super excited for Royal Rumble. And of course, we are streaming during the Royal Rumble. There is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be figure giveaways. Do not miss that. Super excited. But, that's Sunday. We need to focus on tonight. And as we said, as it's been mentioned, Andrade against Rey Mysterio in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That could be tasty. That could have match of the year written all over it, because you'd expect them to get a little bit of time there. And honestly, I don't even know what tricks they could have up their sleeve. I think we'll see that Canadian Destroyer again. We're going to have to wait and see. Shout out to KJ. I watched the women's and men's Royal Rumble like an hour ago. No way. I'm actually, as you know, watching the end of the women's Rumble right now. Sky Sports have kindly got it on. And then we will go to this week's Smackdown Live. Share a birthday with Samoa Joe. That's very cool. Bet they rush through the first 2 falls before a half-hour final fall. Do you think so? You think it's going to be that long? Not sure. They need to build for the Royal Rumble. It's a bit of a bad week to actually have this match because the show's only 2 hours long anyway. It's a massive show. Like, they've got to talk about the Men's Rumble. They've got to talk about the Women's Rumble. They've got to talk about Daniel Bryan against AJ Styles. They've got to talk about Rusev against Nakamura, because, of course, that's taking place as well. So there's all these things that they need to promote for Sunday. And then they're going to try and squeeze in a 2 out of 3 falls. It's going to be a ram show. Absolutely rammed. Like, I should imagine it's going to be a lot going on in this show, which is going to make for a great show. So, super, super excited. Vegan, hello, my friend. Hello. Hey, Days, got told off today by a guy whilst filming. Said he's not going to pay his BBC license because he bought a car. Wow, that you're living a very interesting life, my friend. Hello, Electric Muds. Hope you are well. Vegan's back. Yes, Vegan is back. We were celebrating that yesterday, and we will continue to celebrate it here tonight as well. Vegan Strong Style is here. Super, super exciting. People saying hello to Vegan. So, as we said, we're about 9 minutes away. What's good, I'll tell you what's good, is I can actually use my phone again, because I have been streaming through my phone, but that obviously died, as we all know, yesterday. So, now I'm having to find a new way of doing it. So, I am free to use my phone. So, let's go on to Smackdown Live Preview and see what people are saying. What are we in store for? It said, oh, of course, I remember that. Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles are going to be face-to-face, and Vince McMahon is going to be here moderating. He is going to ensure that nothing untoward happens, because, you can trust Vince McMahon. And, yeah, that should be an interesting segment. They're in Wichita, Kansas, and we've got that. We've obviously got the 2 out of 3 falls match. WWE have also made a match between Cesaro and The Miz. Can't say I'm that excited. We saw, was it Sheamus against The Miz last week? So Cesaro against The Miz, I'm not too hyped for. But of course they are, yes. The Bar are defending their titles against Shane and The Miz. How interesting at the Royal Rumble. I think that's about it. I think that's about it for everything that's been announced. I can tell you Asuka's just won the Rumble. And Ronda's music hit. There we go. Look, Ronda Rousey on the screen. That's such a good moment. That's one of my favourite moments of last year. I loved it, 'cause everyone thought she was going to come out at number 30 in the Rumble. And then it turned out to be Trish. And then Ronda actually came out after the Rumble. I know a lot of people were like, oh, that's taken away from Asuka winning the Rumble. Everyone's going to be talking about Ronda. But what else were they meant to do, really? I don't know. It had a great impact. It was a great moment. It was cool, man. It was cool. All my thoughts, prayers go to Emilia Sala. Yeah, awful. That Salah story is awful. I saw Cristiano Ronaldo had tweeted out a picture of him on a plane. What is he doing? What is he doing? For those of you that don't know, there is a soccer player, for those of you in the US, who looks like there's been a plane crash. They can't find the plane that he was on. They can't get in touch with him. It's pretty bad stuff. He just signed for like £11 million or something. I think it was about that. Signed to Cardiff in the Premiership. So it's the main story over here at the moment. And then Cristiano Ronaldo tweets out a picture of him on a plane with a big smiley face, and you're just like, what are you doing? Don't think Ronaldo was... Oh, no, definitely not. Ronaldo wasn't aware. No, not for a second. No. But I'm amazed that it's still up, because if you read all the comments underneath, people are saying, this is badly timed, this is in poor taste, why have you not taken this down? So I'm not really criticising his original tweet because I don't think he knew, but I am criticising the fact that it wasn't taken down, and actually I don't know if it has been taken down yet. Why did you stop doing the NXT streams? Stopped doing the NXT streams because we weren't getting many viewers when we were on YouTube. And, you know, I don't do it for that, so I was still watching the shows anyway. But my concern was that now we've moved over to Twitch for a bit, it's going to impact how many people join us. And honestly, I think it would have got to the point that we could have had like 10 people joining us with the NXT ones live, and yeah, I've now started to kind of put my time, rather than doing that, into researching for other videos and coming up with other videos. So if there was still like a chunk of people that wanted it, I would still do it, but I think it's more beneficial that I spend that time doing research for videos. Days, I messaged you about the Ronda figure and its strange packaging. Ooh. Did you? What was that on? Was that on Twitter? I've got so many, dude. I am. Yes. Here we go. I think I found you. Can't say anything about Ronda. I can see you sent quite a few messages, dude. Honestly, I've got hundreds. I'm not, and that's not me bragging. That's me saying that I am not organised. I have fallen behind on Twitter, and now I've got literally hundreds and hundreds of messages that I need to try and read through. So what was it anyway? What's the package? Share it with everyone. What's the packaging thing? If you are going to Raw in the O2, are you going to do a meet-up beforehand? Yeah, I did last time I was there. I will do a hello kind of a thing. Managed to meet, I think it was around 10, 15 different people. Didn't do it for long, but I definitely will do something. Yes, if I go, you will know in advance that I'm going and how you can say hello. Days, remember when I cashed in on C Wrestling? That was cool. Yes. Days, bragging again. I'm not bragging. Far from bragging. I'm calling myself a fool. I'm saying that I'm unorganised. Far from bragging. Aiden English is joining the 205 Live commentary team. That is true. A lot of you might not have seen that story today. But Aiden English apparently is going to be a commentator for 205 Live. But he is also going to stay as a wrestler. He's going to stay as a competitor for Smackdown. So, and I'm not sure if it's a permanent thing. It's a bit up in the air. I think it could be permanent if it works. We'll have to see. Days, Rey versus Andrade in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Yes. Gary North, you missed the last hour of Raw. Didn't miss a great deal. There was just a bit of beef between Ronda and Sasha. I think Ronda lost her first match. She didn't take the pin. It was a tag match, but Natalya tapped. So surely that means Ronda takes an L. I'm sure they'll say she's still undefeated in singles matches. Something like that, you know. They'll still keep that going. But she did. She was in a match and she lost. It's better than doing nothing with him. That's true. Do you think NXT TakeOver will be better than the Royal Rumble? No. It's the only time I can guarantee that the Royal Rumble will be better, because even if the person that wins is rubbish and you don't like them, you're gonna get some sort of surprise. You're gonna get some sort of NXT person make it, like, even if like just the Velveteen Dream comes out, that'd be amazing. But so many rumours about Undertaker versus Finn Balor and maybe Batista coming back, and was we meant to get The Rock against Roman at WrestleMania? If so, could Roman still be in the Royal Rumble? Are we getting Kenny Omega? A lot of people are dismissing it, but who knows? Honestly, well, Vince does, and probably Kenny does. But other than that, honestly, who knows? So, yeah, this is the one time in the year I can pretty much guarantee that WWE will put on a better show. Or at least a more intriguing show. I should probably put it that way. The packaging didn't say 90, and it also didn't say first time to line. Ooh. Didn't say 90? Interesting. I've seen a few first time to lines that have not had first time to line written on. But I'm not sure if I've seen one that doesn't say the number. Interesting. Right, we are going to SmackDown, my friends. We are going to SmackDown. If Roman comes back, that will be the bet. Oh, imagine that. He looked good as well. I saw pictures of him online. He did. He looked good. I think he was with... Is it a boxer? Right. The final stop before the Royal Rumble. Oh, we're starting with the man. We're not going... Interesting. Hopefully, they had some words with her following last week, because I really didn't like her promo last week. As you will know, because a lot of you will have joined us last week on the stream. But she puts too much emotion into her promos. I want it to be more direct. I want it to be cold. I want it to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I want her to develop a catchphrase. I wanted to play with the crowd a little bit more. Not just like, all these other women, well, no. It's just talks. Talks and talks and talks. It's like tells a story. Let's see. Let's see if she's any better this week. The crowd are still with her. This whole man thing is still over. Ooh, Zelina Vega is banned from ringside in that 2 out of 3 falls match. Becky's promos work when she's bouncing off people. I totally agree. Could not agree more. Great point made. Right. Becky in the ring. The man is here. Big Becky chant. Smile on her face. Let's see. Becky saying it's good to be back in town. Oh God, she's got something to say. Please say it quick. Interesting. She says that everyone's got an opinion on how she should be acting, what she should be doing. It's good. Good start. And that draws out a Becky chant. There you go, look. She said she's going to slap the head off every person that's going to stand in her way. Last week was trash. Okay, so she's talking about Asuka. This is, I think, going to be a... I think this is going to be a pretty standard promo. She said Asuka's one of the best in the world, but she's better. Remember this, she never beat me for that title. And the fact that isn't eating her up tells me everything I need to know about her as a woman. I think what's really interesting is they know they've got gold with Becky. They put her out there last week, and her promo was largely panned last week. People didn't really like it, to be honest. How great they've put her straight back out there again. You've got to applaud WWE for that. She's coming to break the Empress. Ooh, and talking of the Empress, here she comes. Becky, Asuka, opener. Asuka with a normal robe. She's got a fan. She's got normal mask, dancing her way down to the ring. Becky in the ring, just staring as Asuka makes her way down. Obviously, Asuka, the current Smackdown Live Women's Champion, and these two will face off for the title at the Royal Rumble on Sunday, and what a match that should be. What a match. I can't remember the last time these two went one-on-one. It must have happened. In fact, let me Google that because I can't think of it in my brain. Becky Lynch versus Asuka. Wow, I can't find that. Has that match never happened? Asuka versus Becky Lynch for the title. Has that match never... Have I missed it? I swear these two had fought at some point. Wow. Paige should still be GM. She totally should. Here we go, look. There's Charlotte on her way down. Charlotte on her way, so Asuka getting in the face of Becky. And Charlotte on her way. Charlotte not in wrestling attire. She's got black jeans, little black top on. No robe or anything like that. She looks like she's come from a funeral. Or maybe Paige's house. She looks like she's been hanging out with Paige. All in black. She's really rocking that goth vibe. I'm going to put that in my notes. Let's put it in the notes. I'm loving these notes. Charlotte looks like a goth. I need more room for my notes, my musings. Right, there's just going to be a lot of talking here. Honestly, I don't. How are they going to fit in a 2 out of 3 falls match as well? Because I'm pretty sure something out of this is going to create the first match. Asuka's ready to go. Asuka's in a wrestling attire. Dave's just tagged you in a post of the figure. If you had time to look, that would be awesome. I'll give it a look. My queen has turned goth. She has. Oh, this isn't. No one's saying anything. Someone do something. Ugh. Charlotte saying that she's owned the division. Gothlet. Ooh, Asuka attacking Becky from behind. Love it. Love it. Charlotte just watching on as Asuka and Becky are throwing hands, both down on the floor. We've got a plethora of referees. What is a group of referees called? Is it a school? Is it a school of referees? A plethora? A gaggle? Is it a gaggle? A vomit? A vomit of referees have come down. Oh, look at this. Fighting on the outside. A referendum? A A referendum of referees. Becky into the barricade. As the referendum of referee club, yes. Referee club, is it? Oh man, could you imagine that? Just a rogue group of referees going around causing trouble. That'd be amazing. I'd love that. Oh, hello. Asuka going over the commentary table. This is warfare now, my friend. Oh, she's whipping her with... Becky's using her top to whip Asuka. I said I wanted something to happen, and thankfully they've given us something. I'm going to put this in my notes. It's my new favourite catchphrase. Bang! Asuka, Becky, brawl. It's a good beat down. This is. Asuka's down actually. Stripes of referees. Refres. It might turn out that Mama Days is like queen of the referees. Could you imagine? She loves stripes. Mama Days loves stripes. She might be like Queen Ref. Amazing. Next up, Naomi against Mandy Rose. Up next. Let me drop that into... Look, see. Don't know what I'm doing. It still says pre-show. It's not pre-show. Things have started. So we got Naomi against Mandy Rose. Obviously, these two have got a little bit of history. I wonder if there'll be any like risque moments in this segment. Hope so. Right, let's find Mandy. There she is. Mandy the teaser. Okay, there's Mandy, and she is going up against Naomi. Should be good. Wonder if Jimmy will be around. Naomi might have said, "Don't you dare come down to the ring." Don't you dare. That was all right, actually. It was better than last week. Less talking. Although saying that's still too much. And a good beatdown. Really good. Right, and there is Naomi. Mandy, the person that cheated on everyone. Did she? Days, I want to... jumped off screen. Days, what is the UK betting odds? Because we all know Charlotte and Seth are winning the Rumble. Well, you say that, but Braun's got to have a shot, hasn't he? Braun's definitely in with an opportunity. Let me tell you, actually. Betting odds Royal Rumble 2019. Let's have a look and see who the favourites are for the Royal Rumble. I don't want to join. I just want to look at your odds. I'm already a customer. Go away. Right. Here we go. No, I don't want any of this. I unsurprisingly don't gamble. So, where the hell do you go? You can bet on Brexit. Why the hell would anyone want to bet on Brexit? What are you betting on? I'm not going to get into it. Right. The favourite. Ooh, guys. Do you want to know the top 5? According to the bookies, yeah? The top 5. Number 1, so this is the favourite, okay? We're going to start backwards, you'll see why. The favourite to win, Seth Rollins. Second favourite to win, Braun Strowman. Third favourite, Drew McIntyre. Fourth favourite, John Cena. Fifth favourite, Kenny Omega. Straight up, Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, Kenny Omega. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine? The person that is least likely to win. There's three. Xavier Woods. Oh, do you know Xavier Woods is as likely to win the Royal Rumble as Stone Cold Steve Austin? And they're fighting backstage. Titus O'Neil was the other one. Those three are the three absolute outsiders. Asuka, Becky kicking out at each other backstage. It's good. Good build, that is. Where's the women? Where's the women? Where's the women? I don't know where the women are. Where's the women? Change event. Women. Here we go. Right, women. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so Charlotte's the favourite. Becky, second favourite. Shayna Baszler? Shayna Baszler is third. Why is Shayna Baszler third favourite? Shayna Baszler is third favourite. Are they thinking that Shayna's going to lose? Oh, she could. She could lose the title on Saturday and then be in the Rumble on Sunday, couldn't she? Shayna Baszler could make her main roster debut at the Royal Rumble, but I don't think she'll win the Rumble. So, Charlotte, Becky, Shayna, Alexa Bliss, Ronda Rousey. Why would Ronda Rousey need to win the Rumble? Doesn't make much sense. And not many surprises. Dakota Kai is 125 to 1. Now, considering she absolutely destroyed her ACL and in no way is medically cleared to compete in the Royal Rumble, do not put money on that. 100% Dakota Kai is not winning the Women's Royal Rumble. 1000%. Even if she was fit, she wouldn't. Io Shirai. Do you know Io Shirai? Stephanie McMahon, Io Shirai are the same odds of winning the Rumble as Dakota Kai. Poor women. And they're both healthy. Is anyone worse than Dakota Kai? No, they're all the same. Right, Naomi is making her way down. You haven't missed anything. Alls we have seen on screen is just a bit of backstory as to why we're getting this match. Obviously, it's had a few weeks build. Good match, actually. This is a good, you know what I mean? It's like, it's had a good build. They've been telling a story over a few weeks, and now we're going to get a match. That makes sense. Like, I want to see Naomi get her hands on Mandy Rose. Naomi dancing around. She's definitely feeling the glow. Black Heart's all random. If Stephanie McMahon wins, I'm going to eat my laptop. Yeah, I don't see it happening, but don't do that. Right, here comes Mandy. And she's got Sonya Deville with her. Do you remember, like, around Survivor Series, them two fell out, and then for no reason, they're just best mates again? Mandy to be in the Rumble. Yeah, I think she is. What odds are Mandy? Let's have a look. Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose is 25 to 1. So Mandy Rose actually is the same odds as Ronda winning it. So, yes, Seth and Charlotte are both favourites. Naomi's just jumped out the ring. She's going after Mandy. Hurling Mandy into the side of the ring. It's all kicking off, guys. Mandy, like, proper holding her face there. Don't know if she really did collide with the ring. But she keeps holding her mouth. There's one to defend against the Elite, please. Vegan does all that now, my friend. If Becky wins the Rumble, I'm going to make her T-Series. Not a good feud, but at least it's a second women's feud on the show. Yeah, good point. Yeah, look at that. Mandy just had to get her mouth checked over by Sonya. I think Mandy has done a little bit of damage there. Right, we need to do a wheel. So let's do a wheel, shall we? We've just gone to a commercial break. So it's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah! Wheel of Fun. Wheel of Fun. Wheel of Fun. Wheel of Fun. Well, I don't even know where it is. Let me find it. There it is. There it is. Hello, friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to speak with you again. Bosh. Right, let's spin the wheel. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I'm a vision. Come on, give us something good. Oh, I thought it was going to get around to giveaway. Don't forget, guys, hopefully it's saving up giveaways for the weekend because we are giving figures away. Certainly, I'm not sure about NXT. I want to go out. Oh, do you know, I can't believe it. I put a video up on the channel and I said, look, if this gets 750 likes, I will do a toy hunt tomorrow. I don't know what I can toy hunt. I don't know what's out in the shops at the moment. At the moment, that video, amazingly, is on 580. Just need another, well, less than 200, isn't it? 180, is it? 170. 107, that's like quick maths I'm trying to do in my head. So 170 more likes on that video, and then tomorrow I will go and do a toy hunt. So if I do that, then I will go and pick up some figures ready for this weekend. So Slam Attack's landed on Slam Attack, and hopefully it's just saving up for the weekend, landing on giveaway. So let's do 3 packs of Slam Attacks. 3 packs of Slam Attacks, and they will go to the 12th person. The 12th person that gives me the word glow. 12th person that gives me the word glow. That's Inspector Gadget for anyone that was thinking, what is that? And that, no idea how that came into my head. Right, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is. It's Vegan Strong Style. Our very own Vegan Strong Style. Vegan Strong Style. Vegan Strong Style. Vegan Strong Style. Vegan Strong Style wins. Yes. Let me put that in my notes. Let me put that in my notes. Smackdown Live. First, 22nd, 19. 3 packs of Slam Attacks go to Vegan Strong Style. Boom! Right. Let me go back to my notes and just jot in that we now have got Mandy Rose versus Naomi. There we go. Okay. Nice kick. Nice strikes from Naomi here. What did I miss? My internet dropped out for a few minutes. You missed the wheel! Ah, you missed the wheel. We gave away 10 figures. It was amazing. It was the best wheel we've ever done. A lot of people are saying that that is going to win awards, what you just missed. Honestly, it was amazing, Anadors. Absolutely amazing. I think everyone in the chat was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. So, yeah, it's crazy. Real shame that you missed that. Real shame. Mandy wins. Mandy Rose. There we go. I like it when Mandy wins because I like her music. Kind of thought Mandy would win that. Doesn't make much sense to bury Mandy. Sonya Deville getting involved meant that Naomi got pushed into the ring post. It was all thanks to outside interference. So Mandy defeats Naomi. Ooh, Jimmy Uso in the ring. He's Jimmy Uso in the ring. I think he's just checking on her. She's really obviously disappointed. Just look and see, you know. Didn't know if that story might develop a little more. Oh, Rey Mysterio's got a sick mask on. Rey Mysterio's got like a glow-in-the-dark mask on. He's channeling his inner Naomi. It's like blue. Fluorescent blue. These bits are red. Around the eyes are yellow. It's cool. Looks cool. Mandy Rose defeats Naomi. Sonya interferes. Rey mask. Glow in dark. There we go. Look at this. We're filling up these notes a bit too quickly. Right, let's go back to the chat. Let's see what the chat's... Seriously, oh, what? I'm going to drown my sorrows. I'm going to make sure you vote for the team. Oh, what? Is there a poll up? On the Smiths website, they're listing Alexander Wolf and Sensational Sherry thought they were US exclusives. Do you want to know something really interesting? I know all about that. And I've just been trying to find time to make a video on it. So I think what I'll do is it looks like I might be doing a toy hunt tomorrow. If you've not jumped onto that video, jump onto it. Give it a watch if you're into it. Give it a like as well if you're into it. But yeah, I might be doing a toy hunt tomorrow. And then after that, I will bring you up to speed. Because actually... I could tell you a few things now, but it is such a long story, and it's such a big mess, and I've found stuff out from Wrestling Shock, found stuff out direct from Bill. Things in the UK are hopefully going to be okay going forward, but have been over Christmas an absolute mess, figure-wise anyway. Days, is your Sky Sports channel lagging? Yes, a little bit. There was a couple of moments during the Becky Asuka beatdown where it had a little moment, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just been a couple of moments. Hope the Cruiserweight match gets in the main card, or at least Cedric in the Rumble. Will Smiths get Pete Dunne? Probably not. Probably not. And the reason I say probably not is because Pete Dunne was in Elite 64 And from what I know, Smiths are picking up the line again from Elite 65, which is Sensational Sherry. Elite 66 is Alexander Wolf, but Pete Dunne was 64, so probably not is the answer. But I can put it in that video. I know for a fact Mattel have been working very hard in trying to get Pete Dunne figures into the UK. And they could totally just ship some in. They could totally do it, you know, they could do it whenever they want. Just because he was in Elite 64 doesn't mean that's it, we've missed the boat. But it's not likely, is the truth. It's not likely. It's a real mess. This is what I'm saying. I'd have to do a separate video on it. Sherry looks awesome. Sherry does look awesome. Let me go over to Twitter. I can see that we've got a poll up now. Look at this, guys. Look at this. We've had Wheel of Funds. We've now got a championship poll up. I know there's a lot of activity in the chat with Royal Rumble things, and this is the place to be. This is definitely the place to be. Who should be the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions? Should it be Fickle? Should it be the Elite? Should it be the Dastardly Gentleman? Or should it be hashtag Too Sweet? There we go. That is up and running. Wrestling Days, is the 2000 Hell in the Cell match good, and who is in it? Is the 2000 Hell in a Cell match good? I have no idea, dude. Which one are you on about? I feel like there might have been a few. They were doing a lot of Hell in a Cells around that time. Let's have a look. Hell in a Cell. Let's see how many there were. 2000. There was a 6-man Hell in a Cell at Armageddon 2000. I seem to recall that was a bit of an overbooked nightmare. Triple H Cactus Jack was Hell in a Cell. Was that 2000? Undertaker throws Rikishi off the... Oh, yes. Yes, it was that one. That was cool, man. Rikishi went on top of a truck, didn't he? That had, like, straw on the back, I believe. That was a cool moment. Foley versus Triple H is brilliant. Here comes the money! Yes, I had to buy more phone data. Which is really annoying because my phone data actually resets in a couple of days. So... Right, we got The Miz. I came to play. Miz versus Cesaro. I wonder if this 2 out of 3 falls match is going to be the main event. Right, Shane is coming down with The Miz. Weirdest WWE partnership ever, Shane and The Miz. It is weird. It is weird. But the only thing I will say is I'm really pleased that that absolute nightmare that was the World Cup has at least got something that came out of it. Like, these two are only together because of that World Cup thing. That World Cup did actually start an angle. It also ended an angle, because we didn't see Kurt Angle much after it, but... That's why you come here, isn't it? Those little, you know... Probably not, but... Here comes Sheamus and Cesaro. The current tag champs, The Bar. Now we know why the screen went blank last night. Yes. Although they didn't do it very well, did they? Because my screen went blank, but when it came, she was still slightly exposed. Like, it's not as if you definitely didn't see anything. And obviously there's pictures all over Twitter, so I can't say they did a great job of editing that. Part of me wonders if they didn't let just a moment of it slip by because they know people would be talking about it. Do you know what I mean? It's like a mistake that's a happy accident for them because it's just free publicity. People talking online and blah, blah, blah. It's obviously just not great for Sasha. Coincidence from the last 2 weeks' antic. Yeah, true. Yeah, I did wonder that, but the way that it was done, it felt like an accident, and then they tried to blank the screen, but saying that, they did a really bad job of it. I feel like if they were going to blank the screen, they would have done a better job. I don't know, it's difficult. It's difficult. WWE makes no mistakes, just happy little accidents. That's right. The head booker for WWE is actually Bob Ross, who just makes happy little accidents. Can I say as well, I used to watch Bob Ross back in the 90s. I can't remember what channel he used to be on. I feel like he was on Channel 4 in the UK, which is a main channel. And I swear he was on at like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. I used to have to get up really, really early to go to work. And maybe school as well. Can't remember. But, yeah, crazy. I used to watch him. And he's like this cultural icon now. When I went to America, there was loads of Bob Ross stuff everywhere. There was Bob Ross t-shirts, Bob Ross bobbleheads, Bob Ross pop vinyls, mugs. I'm all for it. I love Bob Ross. I feel like he's my spirit animal. Only I can't paint. At all. Right, Cesaro goes into the corner. Miz fires a little kick into the nether regions. I bought No Way Out 2001 on eBay and got a Ringside Collectibles wheelchair set. Oh, interesting. Here we go, look, figure 4. Miz has got a figure 4 on Cesaro. Your Sky Sports is lagging whilst you're watching SmackDown. Mine's okay. I've had a couple of moments, but mine's okay. Sheamus pulling Cesaro out of the ring. Uppercut from Cesaro. Miz goes down. I think we're going to a commercial break. Bob Ross versus Daniel at Mania plus Otis. Why not? Why not? Did you hear the Red Rooster figure was on eBay for $1,000? Imagine paying $1,000. No one bought that, surely. I've heard it's coming out. So if you bought that for $1,000, you're going to absolutely kick yourself. Because I swear it's coming out. Let's have a look. I'm definitely saw that it was on its way. I don't know if it's been announced yet what line it's going in or where it's going. It's like the figure that time forgot. I want one as well. I love the classics. Red Rooster. What have we got? Oh yeah, new Kurt Angle as well. There's a new Kurt Angle figure that's coming out. There's a description online of it. It says, capture the blowout action with this WWE Best of Attitude Era Kurt Angle Elite Collection action figure. One of the WWE's biggest personalities and champions. This figure has deluxe articulation, true FX, realistic ring gear. It doesn't give you any more detail than that, but there is a Kurt coming. Someone sent me that on Twitter. I got sent it a few times, but you can just see it here on this site as well. I'm on Wrestling Fig News. I love Wrestling Fig News. I think they do a great job. Target. No, there's nothing, no more new information. But I definitely read the other day that Red Rooster was still on its way and was still coming out. It's Fire Stick problem because it streams Sky Sports on Now TV. Oh, okay. Maybe Now TV is lagging. It's on eBay for $500 right now. That's mental. That is mental. Days, who's your pick for the Rumble? I'm really hoping for Drew, but think Braun will take it. I think it'll be Seth. I think Seth deserves to main event WrestleMania. So I feel like it should be Seth. Do you know what? I really think it's going to be the favourites. They're the favourites for a reason. Seth and Charlotte. I really think, unless it's Braun and Charlotte. If it's Braun and Charlotte, then fine. I would be surprised if it was anything else. I can't imagine anyone else win. Maybe Becky could win it. Maybe Becky. Maybe Becky, Charlotte, Braun, Seth, one of them. Anyone else, I would be amazed. I would be really surprised if it was anyone else. I'd be really surprised if it was Drew. I just don't see them putting Drew in them going for a big title at Mania, you know? I don't see that. So, yeah, I think it's one of those. Shane making the save. Cesaro had his legs on the ropes. Shane knocking his legs off. This match is still... Oh, man, I haven't changed it on screen. Look at this. People are still going to think it's Naomi. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. This isn't Naomi against Mandy Rose at all. Oh, by the time I've changed it, it's going to be over, innit? 1, 2, 3. Cesaro wins. Right, if you've just joined us, we've just been watching Miz against Cesaro. It was a horrible match. I didn't enjoy it. I was keeping one eye on it. Shane charging. Sheamus into the steps. This is exploding. Look at that. Cesaro goes down. Shane standing over the top. Shane, I think, stripping that commentary table. I think we're going to see a bit of a beat down here as well. Shane battering Cesaro. He is. Cesaro is out on the commentary table. Shane is in the ring. I think Shane's going to drop the elbow. He is, you know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He's up top. Oh, Sheamus. Sheamus saves. This is good, though, the fact that Sheamus and Cesaro are looking strong here. That's got to be good for Shane and The Miz. Here we go. He's going for a brogue. Hits the brogue on Shane. Shane goes down. Shane is down. Miz is down. And the Bar still attacking him. Lovely. Lovely little beat down. All for this. I'm here for this. Do you reckon you'll look for that stretchy Balor during a toy hunt? Depends. First of all, depends if I do a toy hunt. And second of all, depends if I go anywhere near any supermarkets. I brought a Ringside Collectibles wheelchair play set today on eBay for £12. Yeah, very cool, dude. Very cool. Shane is up. Ah! Shane gets slammed on top of The Miz. And both go through the commentary table. Honestly, this has been a horrible match. I didn't enjoy it. But the beatdown after, very similar to how the show started, was lovely. I feel like we could do with the referendum of referees to come down and, you know, just sort this out. But that was nice. Nice little beat down. I'm going to put that in my notes. In the notes. In the notes. So... Cesaro beats Miz. And then... Miz, Shane, through table. There we go. There we go. I love the fact I can look at my notes and recall the fact that Charlotte looked like a goth. That is exactly what they're there for. That is exactly what they're there for. So that we never forget. Are we going to a commercial break? We've got a gaggle of what do you call a load of paramedics? We've got a plethora of paramedics. We've got I can't even think of a word beginning with P. A pipette of paramedics. Where the hell did I get the word pipette from? I haven't used that word since secondary school. Samoa Joe and Mustafa Ali. Just showing what happened last week when Samoa Joe destroyed Mustafa. Says, what is goth? Some British term. Is it a British term? I feel like it's an international thing. A goth is someone that, like, wears all black. Kind of looks like one of the Walking Dead. What? Pickled? A pickled of paramedics? A paramount of paramedics? A pair of paramedics are called future NXT talents. Oh, gothic. I think goth is short for gothic, yes. We don't say gothic. We say goth. Is that a British thing? I don't know. I've got a nice little promo. Man, this Mustafa Ali promo is fire. You might have seen he did this before on 205 Live. I think he was talking about Hideo. But he's outside. He's not backstage or anything. It's got a real blurry background. It feels real gritty. What I don't understand is his promos are like in a back alley and it's all really cool and he's got a hood up and he's like, Joe, I know who you are, blah, 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 blah. But then when he comes down, he's got like flashing lights and all of this. I'm a superhero. Woo! Doesn't fit the character. I don't understand. Unless in the daytime he's like just a guy, but at night, Iron Man. Mustafa Ali, man. Cool. I'm putting that in my notes. Sick Ali promo. Yeah, boy. We got Vinnie Mac backstage. He looks concerned, watching on as his son struggles to get to his feet. Vinnie Mac. Ow. Vince ain't doing anything. He's just looking at the screen. Oh, do you know what was really interesting then? I don't know if you saw it, but that was really interesting. Did you see that on the screen that Vince was looking at, you had the lights of Mustafa Ali were reflecting off the screen. That means Mustafa Ali must have been just behind Vince. That means, like... That was really interesting. That means Mustafa Ali was there. So Vince wasn't watching that TV just on his own. He's got superstars around him. Notably, Mustafa Ali, because the lights were reflecting off the screen. Ooh, that was interesting. I'm going to put that in my notes. I'm going to put it in my notes. Wait, hang on. Wait, how do I get to my notes? There they are. Right. I mean, you know, it's not the biggest thing in the world. Lights reflect off screen. Go back, you'll see it. You'll see what I mean. You can see Mustafa Ali is behind Vince McMahon. Drama. British Bulldog, I missed that. Oh, don't worry. It's not that big a deal. But I just thought it was interesting. The fact that Mustafa Ali was there. Dynamite Kid. What, I don't understand what the question was. Fickle! Well done, Fickle. Well done, Fickle. You need to put in your notes that you have put in your notes. That is true. I need to start putting in my notes how much I'm using my notes and how much I love my notes. Why do you think Vince is always around? Because Steph and Triple H are not. In all fairness, Triple H has got, you know, NXT UK, NXT. Does he still look after 205 Live, or have they just binned it off? I'm not sure. But he's obviously got like a massive takeover show that he's building towards. So I don't know where Steph is. No idea why we don't see Steph. I don't know what she does. I think she just does a lot of charity work. I'm not sure. I'd love to know what Steph's day is like. I wonder what Steph's day is like. She wakes up, sees her kids, goes to the office, and does what? What does Stephanie do? Does anyone know what Stephanie McMahon actually does? Right, we are just at a commercial break, and we have nearly got through the first hour of SmackDown. Flown. Absolutely flown. I definitely need to change. I'm going to do that now, actually. I'm going to change the fact that this is not Naomi against Mandy Rose. As much as we want it to be, it isn't. Instead, we've got AJ Styles on his way. We've also got Daniel Bryan. And Vinnie Mac as well. Vinnie Mac's making his way out, isn't he? Right. Let's change this to promo. Instead of Goff, you call it Barack Insane Obama. Fair enough. We call it Goff. Okay, guys. Same match. Who was the baldest? Raw was good. Raw wasn't good. Who thought Raw was good? What silly people thought Raw was good? I did not think Raw was good. And I will fight anyone that did. Unless they're bigger than me. And then I won't. And actually, I'm feeling quite tired, so I probably won't anyway. Sorry. Let me find the head honcho. There he is. I saw someone give Raw an 8. An 8! Have they never watched wrestling before? Was that the first wrestling show they'd ever seen? I mean, no offence, but they were definitely wrong. Right, is that Vinnie Mac? Yes, here he is. Vince McMahon is here. No chance. No chance at all. Nice. Please welcome Vince, AJ, Bryan, promo. Isn't it interesting how not long ago Vince didn't want to be on TV because he felt that he looked old? Now he's on every show because the ratings are awful. Okay, so Vince says that that tag match is going to be awesome. Okay, so he's bigging up AJ and Daniel. Hey, the show so far is so much better than Raw. Yes, I agree. Here's AJ making his way down. Wonder how this segment's going to play out. They can't do another big beatdown. We've seen that with the women's match. We've seen that for the tag match. They can't do it with this as well. So, what else have they got up their sleeve? I'm very unlucky. So what's the betting when I go? It'll be the worst of the year. Well, that's the first time I've heard Vince say AJ Styles. Yeah, true. I think the men's rumble will main event the pay-per-view. I do as well. But will Kenny Omega be in it? Will Kenny Omega be in it? I like how people say Vince needs to retire, but he still gets the biggest pop. Yeah, he needs to retire from booking the show. He can still appear on it. Fine for him coming out, but maybe someone else could choose the creative direction. Right, AJ is in the ring, and Daniel Bryan is going to make his way. Daniel Bryan. Here comes Daniel. Yes, yes, yes. The new Daniel Bryan. I can't wait for the new Daniel Bryan figure with a cardigan. A cardigan and a t-shirt that's got nothing to do with Daniel Bryan. I love the fact he doesn't wear his own merchandise. It's very refreshing, you know. A lot of people now wear their own merch, and that's not very cool, is it? I mean, it's all right as a one-off, but Daniel has come down. AJ in the ring. AJ wearing his own shirt, by the way. Daniel Bryan walking around the outside. I am a Daniel Bryan fan. I think Daniel Bryan, the new Daniel Bryan, might be my favourite main roster star. I would take Daniel Bryan over AJ Styles. Daniel Bryan refusing to step into the ring. Daniel Bryan says he doesn't want to step into the ring with a sociopath. I honestly thought he was going to say Vince. How? Even Daniel said that AJ's trying to get people to be walking billboards with his merchandise.
That's an illiterate future, and that is why I cannot allow you to take this from me. You see, AJ Styles...
Daniel cutting a really good little promo here. He's a great promo, Daniel Bryan.
To get money, I use my power for the greater good.
Days, why have you got a picture of Bryan from 2015? Don't know. I'll try and update it. It still looks pretty accurate. He does need a cardigan though, doesn't he?
And that's why these people want you to be their champion. Because you make them laugh. You make them cheer.
Daniel saying people want you to be champion because you make them laugh.
Never once.
I must have missed the AJ Styles comedy hour.
You never make them feel guilty about their actions that they should feel guilty about every single...
You don't make them feel guilty about the actions they should feel guilty about.
But I don't care.
You gotta give him credit. He's committed to this new character.
I am not the people's champion. Daniel Bryan is the planet's champion.
Daniel Bryan is the planet's champion. I think David Attenborough would love Daniel Bryan.
AJ
Daniel Bryan is David Attenborough's champion.
Styles, but the planet needs me. Using his platform to be the planet's voice.
Daniel Bryan, the planet's champion. Well, we've got a universal champion. We might as well have a planet champion. Planet champion.
Pedaling your little bicycle to the arena tonight. I'm sure you jumped on the plane just like I did to get here. You know, there's a word for that.
Hypocrite? Is he going to call Daniel a hypocrite?
It's fickle.
Fickle. Fickle.
And you say you're embarrassed.
It's not a character.
You're fickle. I am not fickle.
I don't know if his hatred for people is real.
You're embarrassed to step in the ring with me tonight. That's not it. It's fear.
Fear. AJ saying you are scared to step into the ring. Vince McMahon hasn't done anything so far.
They're afraid. Just like you're afraid to step into this ring with me tonight. Just like you're afraid of what's going to happen in 5 days at the Royal Rumble.
Who will Daniel's next challenger
And Daniel,
that they will like more than him?
you've corrupted your morals for that one thing.
I don't think AJ's winning the title. I think Daniel's going to retain. And I think they could do Daniel versus Shawn at WrestleMania. That'd be so good. Imagine that. Daniel Bryan versus Shawn Michaels. I feel like Daniel would get a great match out of Shawn.
You know, my friend, the great Carl Sagan once said, hey, look, I'm tired. Let's get in the ring.
Vince McMahon says, I'm tired of this. Get in the ring. Don't do what Vince wants. The crowd chanting yes. Vince.
Of course, you don't want to listen to this. Because you and the entire baby boomer generation are the great parasites of this world.
Ooh, Daniel saying that the baby boomer generation are the great parasites of the world. He's going after Vince.
Entire generation, you take.
Daniel Bryan just hates everyone.
Putting profits over both the people and the planet every single time. And they bow to you for it. They bow to you for it.
This is interesting.
It's like you pull
Fickle Vince McMahon is 73.
and social media stuff. All while you're in the back, hoarding all the wealth, hoarding all the power, and they ignore it because they're distracted. You've created
This is such a good promo from Daniel.
for somebody like AJ Styles to become a hero, where his brand of ignorance and impotence is the perfect. I'm not gonna tell you to get in the ring.
Vince shutting down Daniel, saying, "Get in the ring." Where is this leading? This is so interesting. Daniel's not getting in the ring. Daniel says no. Daniel says no.
Oh, hold on a second, Vince. I know you advertised a face-to-face beat Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, but if a face-to-face is what you want, it doesn't necessarily have to happen in this ring.
Oh, what? Is AJ going out of the ring? Yeah, AJ is going after Daniel.
I thought he had a safe barrier.
Daniel drops the title, runs away.
Can't outrun Styles. The challenger attacking the champion. Styles is just
Here we go. It is going to be a beatdown. It is a beatdown. I didn't want a beatdown. It's the third one in this show. In the space of an hour. Is Vince going to get hit? Oh, yeah, Daniel. Daniel hiding behind Vince.
absolutely disgraceful.
I thought Vince was going to get hit then. Boos raining down.
Might have been disgraceful, but it was certainly resourceful.
Daniel scuttling away.
Take another look at this. AJ Styles looking for the phenomenal forearm. Daniel Bryan.
Couldn't hit that forearm because Daniel hid behind Vince. He put Vince in front, hit the running knee. He did.
That's your WWE champion.
If you were told by Vince you'd be a jobber but you'd get 5 million, but if you're a main eventer you get 500,000.
The matter is this Sunday, Daniel Bryan has nowhere to run. Styles and Bryan.
That's an interesting one. I don't know what I'd go for.
It all happens this Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network. The 30
I feel like I'd want to be a main eventer. 500,000 is still a lot of money.
in Phoenix, Arizona. If you haven't done so already, head to WWENetwork.com to sign up because the Royal Rumble event.
And if you're, in fairness, if you're a main eventer, you might be making better money on the merchandise. And then once you retire, more people are surely going to want to see you. So you actually might make roughly about that 5 million. I would main event. Have you seen the entire corner has empty seats? I haven't. We are backstage with R-Truth and Carmella.
The phenomenal AJ Styles or the new Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
So you're not going to choose the WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar?
That
Brock Lesnar? I do not want Brock to take me to Sioux Falls City.
Sioux Falls City.
That too. I'm thinking more like cruiserweight champion, Bobby Murphy.
Bobby Murphy.
Murphy, not Bobby. And I'm pretty sure there's a weight limit to the cruiserweights.
Oh, now I'm fat.
Oh my god. You're not fat. That's not what I'm saying. I can't.
Carmella. Bumped into Charlotte,
Let me get this straight.
who looks like a goth.
Just waltz your way right into the Royal Rumble match like you waltz right into everything else around here and win? You weren't even in last year's Rumble. Nope. So, take it from somebody who was. This isn't just a match. It's a tornado. Your head's on a swivel, you're ducking flying bodies everywhere, you're hanging onto the top rope. Well, 1, 2, 7.
It's going on a little while. It's all right.
And if you even make it that far, I'm number 30.
Carmella saying, look, you're in the Rumble. And if you make it to the end, I'm number 30. So I'll see you there. I think it's just setting the scene. I think that's the point of it.
I mean, number 30 is definitely an advantage, and to WrestleMania, the Rumble isn't the tornado. I am.
Ooh, nice. Charlotte says she is the tornado. She is the favourite, I know that much. Right, Samoa Joe on his way. Let me put it in the notes. So, Daniel is the Planet's champ. Verbal attacks Vince. Oh, need to go capitals. Verbally attacks Vince. And then we get Carmella, R-Truth, Sioux Falls City. And now we've got Samoa Joe versus Mustafa Ali. It is action-packed. I knew it would be. I said it would be. And it is. There we go. Right, let's see what the chat are saying. I see Charlotte has had a lot of work done, including the mole on her face has been removed. I can't say I've noticed. Joe versus Ali. Yes, I need to change that in the thing. Says I'm wearing your t-shirt to next month's North Korea summit. Amazing. That will get me mad publicity. I am totally here for that. Right, let me take that down and change this over. So we have now got Mustafa Ali against Samoa Joe. It's a very interesting little feud, isn't it? If you think not long ago, Samoa Joe was competing for the title. And now he's feuding with Mustafa Ali. I know Mustafa Ali's got a lot of promise. And I know not everyone can be in the main event, but it's just, I don't know, it's a little weird. But it's good for Mustafa. It's a big opponent to have. And he, in fairness, he deserves it. He's been absolutely brilliant since he came to SmackDown. Which is unsurprising because he was absolutely brilliant in 205 Live. Right, let's change that to versus. Bish, bash, bosh. That is done. Right. Says, I know some loser, Kanye West. He is my cousin. I'm not sure that's true. Can't wait for Bryan versus Rusev for the WWE Championship. I don't think that's happening either. Andrade versus Rey will be epic. Yeah, I mean, it's running out of time. Like, I don't know how long Samoa Joe is going to have with Mustafa Ali, but I think, will they get about half an hour? They could still get a good half an hour, couldn't they? So, we'll have to see. There's Henry is one that just thought TJ is dating Nikki. Henry, TJ is dating. I don't know who that is. The one that just fought TJ. Days poll up. Oh, okay. Poll up. Poll up. Yeah. Let me go to the poll. Let's have a look and see what's in store for the champion. So M-Sod, the champ, is defending against Anadors, Luke Pegler, and Hunter P. There we go. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. I think Cedric Alexander might get called up to the main roster. Yes. He really lost his way, though, didn't he, Cedric Alexander? Like, he wasn't stealing the show. You need, I mean, like, it's difficult because he's up against some great talent. But Mustafa Ali definitely was stealing the show. Buddy Murphy as well, doing a great job. Cedric Alexander just kind of fell behind a little bit. Henry, the one that fought TJ Dillashaw, is dating Nikki Bella. Okay, cool. Forgot Carmella was 30. Cedric Alexander wasn't setting the world on fire. True. There's only 1 minute left in the poll. Was I that late getting to the poll? Oh, man, I was. We're plending. We are plending. Get over, guys. Get over to @WrestlingDays. Get your votes cast. And then you can influence who is going to be our champion. Obviously, we've still got another Wheel of Fun to do, so we will be doing that. Fighting with My Family will premiere at the Sundance Festival next Monday. Based on the story of Paige. It looks great. I gotta say, the trailer looks really fun. Right, Samoa Joe is in the ring. He's waiting for Mustafa Ali. I tell you who really lost their way. Someone that really should have been up on the main roster by now. TJP. If you think TJ Perkins won the first Cruiserweight Classic, you know, he was the first new champion. He was on Raw as well, you know, quite a bit. They were using him on Raw. He's really, really fallen behind. I also feel as well, you know, Mustafa Ali used to be a policeman. I kind of feel like that's the gimmick to go for rather than the silly flashing light thing. I'm sure the silly flashing light thing is like popular with the kids, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. The mask's all right. I don't know what this thing is. I don't like it. It's a little bit Max Moon. Have we got a new champ? Let's have a look. We do. Hunter P. Well done. Hunter P. Let's change that over. Right, Samoa Joe stomping away on Mustafa Ali. Let me change this to Hunter P. There we go, Hunter P. Okay, Mustafa Ali jumping up. Crossbody from Mustafa Ali. Firing shots in on Samoa Joe. How come you didn't live stream UFC? Which one was that? The one in December? I actually wasn't here. I was visiting family for Christmas. So I totally planned on being here and actually streaming it, but I wasn't here, so I couldn't. But I am looking to stream the next ones. I don't know when the next one is. I mean, like, obviously this weekend we've got NXT and we've got Royal Rumble. They will take priority. So I could be missing some UFC event. I'm not sure. Samoa Joe into the corner. I can't remember off the top of my head when the next one is. Mustafa Ali to the outside. UFC was on Saturday night. Was I... Saturday night just gone? Saturday... do you know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I might have got confused. Let me have a look. I'll have to come back. Oh, are you talking about the ESPN one? Wasn't like Oh, I will have to have a look at it. It was the first one on ESPN, right? Vegan, can I be a contender talk and defend, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. So we're at commercial break. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait a little longer to do the wheel. We'll do it at the next ad break. So we've got Samoa Joe against Mustafa Ali at the moment. What do people think of SmackDown so far? People enjoying it? I think it's alright. It's definitely better than Raw. I feel like it's just an average show. There's not really anything too spectacular, anything to really get lost in. So I'm going to give it, 7 at the moment. I think it's fine. As I said, nothing spectacular. Three times better than Raw. 3 times better than Raw. Uh, 6 out of 10 so far, says Damon LFC. Yeah, I can kind of feel that. Stomping away from Samoa Joe. Is Dillinger still in WWE? He is, yes. Right, Samoa Joe looking very dominant here. Still the main event. That is very true, Nath. There is still the main event. So we do still have Rey Mysterio against Andrade. Obviously not Andrade, Cien Almas. Nice step up in Zaguri from Samoa Joe. Mustafa Ali goes down. It's going to be very difficult for these two to steal the show here. What with that main event still to come. Little bit disappointed we didn't get more between Daniel Bryan and Vince McMahon. I think that's the main talking point so far. Watching Daniel kind of go after Vince. It's very reminiscent of like WrestleMania 30 and the Authority and all of that kind of stuff. It's cool. But I don't think Vince is trying to be a heel at the moment. Samoa Joe's got a submission hold. It's wrenching the neck of Mustafa Ali. Knee to the midsection as well. It's all Samoa Joe right now. I feel like Mustafa Ali might steal this. Nice, gets out the way. Strike from Mustafa. Roll through. Face first. Beautiful. So both guys are down. This match is alright. I would like to see Mustafa Ali win it. Definitely. Nice. Drop kick from Mustafa Ali. And again. Samoa Joe rolling to the outside. Mustafa Ali against the ropes. Goes through. Collides into Samoa Joe. And they've gone to the outside. They're fighting by the barricade. On top of the barricade, Mustafa Ali comes crashing down on Samoa Joe. Is this going to be a double count out, maybe? Mustafa Ali going back into the ring. They break the count. Kick from Ali. Another quick kick. And again, 3 quick kicks in a row. Ali. DDT. 1, 2. Oh, shoulder up from Samoa Joe. Shoulder up from Samoa Joe. The 054. So Ali going up top. Coquina. Ali struggling. Oh, it's middle of the ring. Taps. Taps. Joe wins. Let me put that in my notes. Joe wins the match. It's a shame. I wanted Mustafa Ali to win that. But I suppose, you know, Samoa Joe is right up there. He's a main event talent, so... There's Andrade. Next. Right. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Right, Wheel of Fun time. Wheel of Fun. Wheel of Fun. Wheel of Fun. Let's grab the wheel. Let's grab the wheel. Okay, friends. There it is. Let's spin it round. It's not spinning very well, but hey ho, here we go. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Right, let's do VAR. Let's go right in. Let's go right in here. No messing around. Look at the size of that wheel. You can't even see my face. That looks to me like it is on Slam Attack. I wouldn't say that was on the line. I would say that was Slam Attack. That is super close though, isn't it? That is super close. But that is Slam Attack. Right, let's drop the wheel out. Whatever happens, we are giving figures away during the Royal Rumble. Let me tell you that. Right, okay, so let me get the chat up. This will go to the 15th person that gives me the word. Vince. Let's have a look. Wait and see. Here they come. Here come all the Vinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. I think we've got a winner. 1, 2, 3. Let me check it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it keeps moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my days. I absolutely hate this chat. I know I should do it on my phone. I'm just used to not doing it on my phone. 2, 3. It's just a nightmare. You would think I would learn by now as well. Right, that is 8. Right. You don't need to keep saying Vince, guys. Jamie, can you stop doing that? Because it's not helping. 1, 2, 3. Right, it's Tristan Danger. Well done, Tristan Danger. Royal Rumble kickoff show. JBL, Jerry Lawler, Shawn Michaels, Beth Phoenix, and Booker T. Right, let me jot this down. Boom. Lovely stuff. Definitely going to start using my phone rather than trying to do that. We are backstage with the New Day. Oh, look at that. Little Hornswoggle mention.
I hate to interrupt, but we are just 5 days away from the men's Royal Rumble match where it is every man for himself. So are you willing to eliminate each other?
Look, every single year y'all ask us this question. First was Tom Jones, then it was Renee Young, then it was Mike Rome. Now it's you. Look, is Tony Chimmel gonna ask us next? Is Tony Chimmel? Hey, New Day. How do you
Tony Chimmel.
Do you see Edge? Is Edge here? Oh no, he's not. Everybody's talking about every man for themselves. Every man for themselves. But when it comes to us, that doesn't apply. We are smart. We realize that when one of us wins the Rumble, we all win the Rumble.
Okay, so apparently when one wins the Rumble, they all win the Rumble.
Everybody in this Rumble, can I get a witness? Yes, sir. What is wrong? Like, what if this is the year that I can't figure out a way to keep my feet off the ground? What am I gonna do? Head up.
Kofi will do something. He always does something.
Are you willing to share some insight on your strategy?
You'll have to wait till the Rumble, so no. Caleb. No, Caleb. Caleb, no.
They're singing a little song. Okay, that was weird. Here comes Rey Mysterio. So we are moving towards that 2 out of 3 falls match. Let's change over the graphics. This is the main event. They're going to get about 25 minutes. That's a nice amount of time, actually. Who is winning this match? Who do you think is winning? Rey or Andrade? Who is winning this match? As Rey Mysterio makes his way. It's a different mask he's wearing again. He's got a different mask from the one he had earlier. A lightning kid. No, I didn't. A lightning kid figure would be awesome. Although it'd be very similar to the 1, 2, 3 kid figure that we had. So I'm not sure there's a great deal of demand. Okay, Mysterio in the ring. I'm getting distracted here. Let me change this over. So there's Andrade. And there is Rey Mysterio. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And there's no Zelina Vega, is there? I think she's banned. Andrade. There we go. Boom. Let me go to my notes. So we had New Day promo, and now Andrade versus Mysterio. Two out of 3 falls. Right, let's go back to our friends in the chat. Number 1 contenders match is going up now. Oh, okay, there's a poll going up. There is a poll. Oh, it's not up yet. Okay, Andrade is in the ring. Mysterio is wearing, I think that's the same attire he wore at the Greatest Royal Rumble. I'd have to go and double check, but I feel like that is his Greatest Royal Rumble attire. It's green and white. Back elbow from Andrade. It's a weird choice, isn't it? In fact, let me have a look now. I want answers. Mysterio, Greatest Royal Rumble. Let's have a look. Yep. Apart from the top, which he isn't wearing at all, that is exactly the same. There we go. US title on KO show on Sunday. Oh, is it? Is it on that? I've not seen. What's on the kickoff show? Days, did you know Zelina is dating Black? Yes. There was rumours they'd got married. Says, can I have a retirement match? It's Mr. Vegan that does all the matches. I think one was going up. I think a poll was going. There it is. There it is. Fatal 4-way. Number 1 contenders. Winner receives Royal Rumble Smackdown Live title shot. Efren the Villain. Jamie Not McKay. 2-goal Ivanovic. Anna Dawes. So the winner of that will get a title shot. Interesting. Interesting. Right, we're at a commercial break. What's happening with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? They are meant to be coming back. They stopped airing the promos. So that could suggest that at least one of them will return at the Royal Rumble. I don't want both, because that would be less of a surprise. Oh, I don't know. It'd be nice to see Sami and Kevin back. But I want surprises. I want legends. Did you see the crazy move that Rey did? Yeah, I think it was a Hurricanrana to the outside. Canadian Destroyer. I haven't seen a Canadian Destroyer yet. Sami, more time. Oh, really? Sami's not ready to come back yet. Interesting. We're still at commercial break. We've got 20 odd minutes left, so there's still a little bit of time. Obviously, we're probably going to have another couple of commercial breaks in that time, but still. At least when we know we go back, we're going to go straight into some action, and what a match as well. 2 out of 3 falls. I feel like they'll both get 1 fall each, and then we will go into that third fall, and then maybe Zelina interferes. I don't know, is this part of a bigger storyline? It's hard to say. Says, tell the Prime Minister to pick up her I don't know her. The way they handled the call-ups have been a bit weird. That is an understatement. Almas needs this win. Almas won last week though, didn't he? It's hard to know. Hard to know which way they're going to go with this. Are they going to give Rey another defeat? Right, where are we? Almas. Little advert for Sky and The Simpsons, which was distracting me a little bit. Haven't seen The Simpsons in ages. Well, I see the reruns on TV, but not like new episodes. Shoulder charge from Rey. Nice top rope enziguri. Almas goes down. Just showing some of the moments during the commercial break. This is a legit pay-per-view match. This is I think a dream match in a way. This is the kind of thing people really wanted. Nice springboard crossbody from Rey Mysterio, but Andrade managed to block. No, Almas has gone to the same place as Apu. Who did Almas beat? Almas is no more. He is known as Andrade, and that is it. There's the Canadian Destroyer! Bang! Well, a variation of it. He's still Almas to me. He's still CN Almas to all of us. Yeah, they're battling here to try and get first fall. Could you imagine an Iron Man match between these two? That'd be sick. An Iron Man match. I mean, you're kind of getting that. It doesn't work as well on SmackDown with commercial breaks. There should be a pay-per-view, no interruptions. Right, Andrade is tied up. Big strike from Rey Mysterio. Both guys are up top. Oh, Rey is on the shoulders of Almas. Is he going to powerbomb him? Almas has got Mysterio. He's trying to go right on top. He has massive powerbomb. Huge. 2. He gets it. Andrade gets the first fall with one of the biggest powerbombs I have ever seen. Andrade actually was on the middle rope and he stepped up to the top rope. Man, that was huge. Bang! Sit down powerbomb from the very top rope. I'm putting that in my notes. So, first fall, Andrade with a sit down powerbomb from top rope. That was sick. That was sick. Yeah, he could get a second fall quite quick here, but then that would be the end of the match. So that's not going to happen. Who knows, actually, saying that, we might get a little secret kind of talking point. That was a Mamma Mia! This should have been on pay-per-view. Yes. I agree. This should have been on pay-per-view. #1 trend in the world. SmackDown Live. Kick to the midsection from Andrade. Andrade picking up Rey. Against top rope. Another powerbomb. Another sit-down powerbomb. Andrade is a beast, man. Not a beast man, but a beast man. So 1-0 to Andrade. How amazing though. Oh. 1, 2. Wow. Right.
Andrade looking for the final nail, and Mysterio somehow, someway counters and spikes Andrade, preserving his opportunity.
Mysterio with that second fall.
Unreal. Crucial moment here in this matchup. One fall apiece.
It's not really a... They're kind of all variations of Canadian Destroyers. Spiked him on his head. The way that he flipped him over then, it was brilliant. Great move. The athleticism in this match is amazing. Interesting, though, that we've got through 2 falls so quick. Did I miss the second fall? Dude, it came out of nowhere. Like, it was all Andrade, and then, like, Canadian... I keep using Canadian Destroyer, but it kind of is. But he landed on his head. Andrade got flipped round, landed on his head, got spiked on his head, and a 3 count. Commentators aren't really saying what the move is because I don't think they really know what the move is. That was scary. I thought he was going to lose his footing with the power. I did as well, actually, when he went up top. Never want this match to end. It's so good. Andrade is amazing. I totally agree. Who is picking up this third one, though? That's the question. Who is picking up this third one? Is it going to be Rey or is it going to be Almas? Why does a Mexican do Canadian Destroyer? It's a very good question. It's a very good question. And why is it... Well, he's not Mexican, actually. He's American. God, so good. Incredible wrestling on display. Absolutely. You knew it would be, though. The poll is close. Right, so if you are just joining us for whatever reason, Andrade taking Rey right to the top, dropping him down with a sit-down powerbomb, picks up the first fall. Second fall from Mysterio was a Canadian Destroyer out of nowhere. I'm not sure if it's an absolute pure Canadian Destroyer or if it's a variation, but it's a Canadian Destroyer. Yes, he picks up the second. It was against the run of the match, actually. It was all Andrade. Mysterio managed to just hit this out of nowhere. Spiked Andrade. Got the 3 count. We are moving into the final 10 minutes of the show. And next 4 wins. 1 each. Hopefully there's not another ad break. We just get a 10-minute run now where we can just have an amazing, amazing match. Here we go. We're going back to SmackDown. And we are going back to this incredible match. They're just hyping up the Ronda Sasha match. Really am looking forward to the Royal Rumble. It's hard to say if it's my favourite pay-per-view. I feel like WrestleMania is my favourite. It feels like everything builds towards Mania. But, man, the Rumble is a super close second. Super close second. I'd actually take the Rumble over Wrestle Kingdom. I feel like Wrestle Kingdom, New Japan Wrestle Kingdom, that might be my third favourite. Andrade goes to the outside. Okay. 10 minutes left. Who is picking up the victory here? This is the match everyone's been looking forward to. It has been fantastic so far. Easily the best match, again, we've had on either Raw or SmackDown. We said that last week. We're saying it again. Against the ropes goes Mysterio. Slides through, goes straight into the arms of Andrade. But just as I thought he was going to hit that like DDT, he gets pushed into the barricade, eats an enziguri. Andrade goes down. Mysterio on his feet. What a match. Andrade kind of getting himself, moving himself into position. I feel like they've got a spot that they've worked out here. Oh, that was nice. Mysterio sliding under the ropes. Goes down and manages to flip round. Hurls Andrade into the barricade. Look at that. That was sick. That was a great spot. Mysterio having some water. It's always important to stay hydrated. Little bit of hydration. We've done the Wheel of Fun, dude. Yes, we're only 9 minutes away from the end. Is Zelina going to come out? Ah! That was insane! That was insane! That's like a springboard Hurricanrana? Ah! Look at that. People chanting. I think it was a springboard. I don't know. I think it's a springboard Hurricanrana. Armbar. A three-way draw have we got. Ooh, I don't have that as a draw. I don't have that as a draw. According to this, 31% for Efron, 31% for Jamie Not McKay, 32% for Anna Dawes. So I've got that as an Anna Dawes win. Springboard Hurricanrana. Might as well call it a springboard Ay Caramba. Springboard Ay Caramba! Crazy action here. Ooh, Andrade lands on his feet. You just don't know what's going to happen. This is some crazy lucha action. I tell you what, there hasn't been any time for any tranquilo. Andrade. Nice. 1, 2. Andrade with a hammerlock DDT. And Mysterio gets his foot on the ropes. Match is wonderful. A real treat. A real treat. Just showing some replays. This is the kind of match that if you've got a friend that's not into wrestling, you show them this. You go, right, look, this is Rey Mysterio, who's a legend, against Andrade, who is a potential future legend. Who do you want to win? Pick someone and watch this match. And they pick someone, and then they watch it, and they will then become wrestling fans. Unless they're evil people. Working on the arm here, Andrade. Where does it say 32%? It says it in the thing. Can I make the thing bigger? Let me have a look. Let me show you vegan. There. Efren 31, Jamie Not McKay 31, Anna Dawes. Oh, hang on. I'm not showing you. I'm showing you on the wrong screen. There. 31, 31, 32. Oh, ooh, little bit botchy. Oh, let me close that back down. Mysterio. Is that a reverse Rana? I think that's a reverse Rana from shoulder up by Andrade. Sick.
What a matchup. Once again, the innovation on display. Rey Mysterio just reaching deeper and deeper
Into his playbook, isn't he? He's reaching deeper. A reverse Lana.
for three and a decisive fall.
A reverse Lana. Springboard. Is set him up for that 619. Against the ropes goes Rey. 619. Andrade goes down. Andrade's down. Oh, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. Ah, Samoa Joe is here. Ah, Samoa Joe ruined it. Boo! That was like one of the greatest matches, SmackDown matches in recent years. It was absolutely incredible. It was like good enough to be on NXT TakeOver. Joe is choking out Rey Mysterio. I don't know if Samoa Joe's got a problem with Andrade, Rey Mysterio, both of them. I don't know. Give me a microphone, he's screaming. Ah, Samoa Joe, what you doing? Let's see what Samoa Joe's got to say. Is he going to say something about the Rumble? Is this all to hype the Rumble? Here we go. He said he came to make a statement. We didn't have to ruin a great match. Ah! He's made... Ah! You could have just told us in a backstage promo. Let's cheer it. Oh! RKO! Randy Orton! RKO! RKO out of nowhere! Haven't seen Randy in a few weeks. Oh, Randy Orton hitting an RKO on Samoa Joe. This is all hype. All hype for the Rumble. There we go. I mean, it's great and everything, but could we not have seen the end of that match? Unless they're going to give it to us at a pay-per-view in the future. But look at that. Randy Orton hitting an RKO. I just wish I'd have seen the end of Rey Mysterio against Andrade. In my mind, Andrade wins. But who wins at the Rumble? Interesting. Interesting. Right. That is it, guys. I'm saying that was... I'm saying it was an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I can see people saying 9 out of 10, 8.5, 8, 7.5. It was a good show. It was alright. Right, that is it, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us. I will see you on Saturday for NXT TakeOver and Sunday for the big one, the Royal Rumble. I'll see you this weekend, guys. Have a good week. And don't forget, leave a like on that video if you want a toy hunt tomorrow. How many likes is it on right now? Let's have a look. Best WWE action figures for NXT UK. It is on 659. 659 likes. So it needs 91 more likes. If that can get 91 more likes by tomorrow morning, then I am apparently doing a toy hunt. Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.